Meanwhile, California Baptist University is playing in just its 4th season of Division I basketball. And 2 of the stars for the Lancers this season are the Armstrong brothers, Tre and Taran, who came to Riverside from a small town in Tazmania, Australia. Tre is in his 3rd season playing for CBU, while Taran is also making an impact as a true freshman. Here's our Greg Wolf now with more.
It's a long way from Burnie, Tasmania to Riverside, California. But thanks to the Australian recruiting connection head coach Rick Croy has developed over the years, California Baptist is showcasing one of the most exciting pair of brothers in the Southland and the Western Athletic Conference. While Tre Armstrong leads the Lancers in scoring in conference play, younger brother Taran is getting NBA attention with his unique passing ability.
How competitive were you guys with each other growing up?
Yeah, very competitive.
Pretty competitive.
Yeah, a lot of fights in the backyard. We always had a hoop at our house, wherever our house was. You know, we've had a couple of houses through our childhood, but we always had a hoop, always had a place to play. And it got to the point where Dad actually said that we weren't allowed to play anymore because we fought too much. So it got to that point.
Taran brings it up the floor for the Lancers. Finds Tre cutting to the cup, lays it in. Tre from Taran.
Taran made an immediate impact at CBU, dishing out a program record 15 assists in early December in a win over North Dakota. He leads the league in assists and leads the nation among freshmen.
Who kind of did you look up to as you were coming up and a young player? Were there people you wanted to model your game after?
My dad was a massive Steve Nash fan, so, automatically, just wanted to be like Dad. And so I watched a bit of his stuff. In more recent years, I've watched a lot of LaMelo Ball, especially when he's in the NBL. His creativity is on a different level. Watched a lot of his brother Lonzo when he was at UCLA. He plays a similar role to me in a similar style.
Have there been challenges for you guys being brothers together on a team at this level?
Nah, not really. I think really since the season started, I think we've had like one argument in game and that was it. And that's interesting because we used to argue all the time growing up, and we played for our dad and we were on a lot of teams together and we used to argue quite a bit. But I think now, as we've grown older, I think we've become closer and I think we have a better understanding of the mindset of each other. So you know when to say something, when to let something go.
Coach Croy has seen both the Armstrong brothers blossom as players since they've joined the program. Tre as a leader and complete player, and Taran, who he's heard compared to Ricky Rubio.
They're very different. Tre's more extroverted, Taran's more introverted, keeps to himself. But when they get on the court, they love to compete. They have such a healthy respect for each other. I think that's what I admire most about their brotherhood and their families. Just the respect that they have within the Armstrong family is really special.